What's up guys, track fans, buckle up. Shericka Jackson just sent a powerful message to the world in Rabat 2025. In a thrilling showdown at the Diamond League, the Jamaican sprint queen stormed past the USA Stars to claim victory in the women's 100 meters. With an explosive 11.04 finish, Jackson proved once again why she is one of the most dangerous sprinters on the planet. Stick around as we break down the race, the competition, and what this win means heading into the rest of the season. You don't want to miss this one.
Looks like a spaceship landed, doesn't it, in the background there. Looks fabulous. I'm sure it will be when it's finished. Women's 100 meters, Deja Stevens goes in lane 1, the 30-year-old. Don't get to see her too often on the Diamond League circuit. Brie Rizzo, the Australian, and like the South Africans, already had a big season, equalled her personal best in Perth at the Australian Championships, where she finished 3rd. And again, a couple of Americans we don't see loads of necessarily, but Cabrera Sturgis is going to be in lane 3. Is in pretty good form, 10.98. That's her quickest for 3 years. That was in the States earlier this month. And then Celera Barnes had a great indoor season last year. She was actually 3rd in the Diamond League in Doha at the beginning of last season, looking to get the Diamond League season off to a good start here. Won the national championships at 60 meters indoors, so no doubt Barnes will get out quickly. Not sure what to expect from Shericka Jackson, the great world champion. Not sure she's yet in the sort of form where we haven't seen her over 100 meters yet this season. As such, she was 2nd in the Diamond League in China over 200. And then Zoe Hobbs, we've got 3 or 4 people here who are at the World Indoors. Zoe Hobbs, one of them, the New Zealander, was 6th in the final there. Again, had a very good indoor season. Maya McCoy, well, she took a chance, won the kind of international race in Doha before the Diamond League. Then we had a withdrawal, and she had got to race twice there, and is in good form. It says Liberia. I'm told, I think that she's going to go back to running for the USA, or wants to. She accepted the chance to run for Liberia, but now wants to go back on that, getting close to 11 seconds. Now, Jacious Sears, watch out for her. Again, another great indoor runner. Sadly, injury last year after running 10.77 early in the year meant that we didn't see the best of her for the rest of 24. And then Rani Rosius of Belgium in lane 9. So the quick starters, you've got Sears in 8. Can she turn that into a big 100 meters here? Zoe Hobbs gets out quickly as well. Barnes the same. What are we going to see from Shericka Jackson right in the middle? The biggest name in this 100 meters, but is she going to be quick enough at this stage of her season? And what about McCoy? New name on the circuit to many, and her chance to show what she can do in this sort of company. So Jackson right in the middle. In lane 5, Barnes and Sturgis are the 2 Americans in 4 and 3 next to her. Hobbs in the yellow, then McCoy, Jacious Sears and Rosius closest to the camera. Women's 100 meters.
Sir.
Oh, a really good start from Barnes, and Sturgis got away quickly as well, and these two with half yard, although Barnes is beginning to go back. Shericka Jackson coming through the middle. Jacious Sears is going to be close as well. It's going to be tight on the line. Jackson might just get there. She does. McCoy storms through for 2nd. Well, we said we weren't sure what to expect from Shericka Jackson, and it's good to see. We want our big stars coming and running well. She doesn't look too happy, does she? But that was an emphatic win in the end. Not super quick. It's a warm evening here and a little breeze behind the sprinters, but 11.04, a good start for Jackson. 2-3 others got out of the blocks better, but by 50 meters she was certainly co-leading and then went on to take it, Tim.
Yeah, she did. I mean, actually a brilliant start, and you called it, from Celera Barnes. Look there in the headband, fourth from right. But it's almost like she just lost her rhythm there, and the power of Shericka Jackson. She carried on accelerating. They hit their top speed at around 70 metres, these sprinters. She just holds her form there. Look at that really symmetrical, beautiful looking balance. Coming through strongly on the near side, McCoy in the all black does well there, just easing out Jacious Sears, who takes a third spot, a season's best for her, the same as the winner Shericka Jackson. But yeah, Shericka Jackson very, very sober, Steve. I think she probably knows full well that there's a bigger fish to be caught later in the season, much bigger fish.
I think she'll be pleased with that, whatever cool demeanour she's keeping. You know, there's some good people here running well, and for Jackson, 100 metres.
Welcome back once again, guys. Let's talk about the race itself. Rabat is one of the hottest opening revenues of the Diamond League circuit, always producing drama. Fans came in expecting fireworks. Jamaica versus USA, one of the greatest rivalries in track and field. All eyes were on Shericka Jackson, but many wondered if the young Americans could spring a surprise to Shericka Jackson. When we come to the lineup and the anticipation, it was something else. Jackson, the reigning world champion and one of the fastest women in history, was the star attraction. Across from her stood Jacious Sears, a breakout USA sprinter known for her lightning starts, and Celera Barnes, another American determined to make her mark. The question was, would Jackson's experience overpower America's youthful firepower? Let's break down the race itself. The gun fired and Sears blasted out, with a razor-sharp start gaining at early age. Jackson, however, stayed calm, her drive fresh, smooth, and her form relaxed. By the 50 meters mark, you could see her begin to eat up ground, her stride length and raw power overwhelming the field. At the 60-meter, the race titled decisively, Jackson surged ahead, leaving the Americans chasing. The final times arrived. Jackson at 11.04, Sears at 11.11, and Barnes at 11.16. It was a statement win, even without perfect conditions. This win really matters because for Jackson, this isn't just another Diamond League victory. It is a signal to her rivals. 11.04 may not be a record-breaking, but early session consistency is a champion's trademark. This shows she is sharp, confident, and setting the tone of the road to Paris 2025. It reminds the world that Jackson isn't slowing down. She is still evolving as a 100 meters and 200 meter threat. And we all know Shericka Jackson has been one of the best sprinters from Jamaica. She has been producing and breaking records each and every time she runs. When we watch Shericka Jackson races, we are always seeing her winning. We are always seeing her breaking records, and not forgetting Jamaica is known as the home of sprinters, and these sprinters are always growing up to be taught and nurtured. Their talents are being nurtured from a very, very young age to become the people they are becoming. People like Shericka Jackson, their talents were nurtured from an early stage to up to this point. They are still being nurtured. It is all about discipline. For them to reach where they are, it is all about discipline. It is all about pressure. It is all about knowing what you want. These people know whatever they want. That's why it's when it comes to their races, they are always winning. They are always dominating. The American perspective about this is that Sears and Barnes ran well. 11.11 and 11.16 are respectable marks for the start of the season. But when it came to execution and top end speed, Jackson simply had the edge. For the USA, the takeaway is encouraging. They are closing it in, but they still need that extra gear to dethrone the Jamaican powerhouse. Let's look on the bigger picture. Rivalries brewing. This season is shaping up beautifully. We have got Jackson, Sha'Carri Richardson, Julien Alfred, Marie Jose, and young stars like Tina Clayton, all in the mix. Every Diamond League race is more than a race. It's a preview of World Championships battles. Jackson's win in Rabat sets the tone. Jamaica is not backing down, and the USA will need everything to keep up. And that's the story of Shericka Jackson's standing victory in Rabat 2025, beating Team USA with style and authority. The Diamond League season has only begun, and already the rivalries are heating up. Do you think Jackson will continue her dominance into the World Championships? Or will Sha'Carri and the Americans find a way to strike back? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your predictions. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow track fans, and subscribe for more coverage of the world's fastest athletes. This season is going to be unforgettable, and we will be right here breaking it all down for you. See you in the next